Hi, today I want to share with you some key fascinating aspects from the field of applied linguistics. I have just completed this course in my master degree program in linguistics. And as academically as it sounds, this course is evidently lengthy and heavy going. It's not easy to digest in one go. But in reality, applied linguistics is something simple. It draws on functions of language, how language works in the real world, and how language actually affects our lives. So, with that being said, I would like to share with you some key aspects of this course. Number one, applied linguistics solves real world language problems. Applied linguistics focuses on practical issues involving language, such as language teaching, translation, literacy, and communication in society. For example, how do we teach English? How do people learn second languages? And how should language proficiency be tested? And this begs questions such as, why do some learners progress faster than others? What is the role of language input and interaction? Does age affect language learning? And why do some students understand grammar but cannot speak fluently? Number two, applied linguistics is interdisciplinary. Applied linguistics does not solely rely on linguistics itself. It also draws on other social disciplines such as psychology, sociology, education, anthropology, and even communication studies. In other words, language problems require other knowledge from other fields and how language interacts with society. It investigates topics such as dialects, language variation, language and identity, language and power, and even the question, why are some accents considered as better or more educated than others? Number three, language teaching is the historical core of applied linguistics. Applied linguistics originally developed to improve language teaching, especially after the Second World War when the demand for English teaching boomed. Some key focuses include second language acquisition, teaching methods, syllabus designs, and language testing. So, one job of applied linguistics is to study how language should be taught effectively through some prominent teaching methods, grammar translation, and communicative language teaching. Another job of applied linguistics is to study language assessment and testing. How do we measure language proficiency based on reliability, validity, and fairness? We have some common exams, for example, the Cambridge exams or IELTS or TOEIC tests. So the real question is an IELTS test actually measuring speaking ability? Number four, language is social, not just structural. Traditional linguistics focuses on grammar rules. Applied linguistics, on the other hand, focuses on language use in real contexts, such as workplaces, classrooms, media, and political discourse. Language is therefore a social practice, not just a system of rules. It studies how languages, how meaning transmits across languages based on equivalence, social, cultural meaning, and translation and interpretation policies. Number five, language is connected to social power and identity. Modern applied linguistics examines issues such as language and policies, identity and culture, migration, and multilingualism. Language is therefore deeply connected to social power. That's why we have language policy and planning, studying how governments and institutions regulate language use, such as official languages, education language policy, minority language preservation. And finally, applied linguistics is constantly evolving. New global issues are changing the field, for example, English as a lingua franca, digital communication, and multilingual societies. Applied linguistics, therefore, must continually adapt to new language realities. That's all for the applied linguistics. Now, in order to wrap up this video, I have 3 critical questions I'd like to hear your advocacy in the comment section. Question number 1. Should language teaching focus on grammar rules or communication ability? Number 2. Who is the better English teacher, native speaker teachers or non-native speaker teachers? And question number 3. Is it easier to learn a language as a child or as an adult? Please leave your comment below. See you next time.